Welcome to another one, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with a big one. Actor, presenter, whistler, dancer, rapper. I'm a pianist. I don't know. Drama. I don't know.
What does he not do?
What does he not do? He does everything. I've known this man for a while. It's amazing to have him on the show. Let's welcome Robert Boii. What's good, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm good, my brother.
Shout out. Yeah,
What's happening? So this happens off of the back. For us, it's like we've been celebrating this W, since it happened, since the Idols show. That was like trending on social media as one of the best Idols performances of this season, right? How did you come up with that performance? Is that like part of your set? Is that what you do every single time?
So the one thing I do all the time is give out that energy,
Yeah.
It must never be the stage that encourages you to give energy. Whether you perform it to 5 people or 5,000 people, you must always give out the same energy. But shout out to Tom London and Soto's Finest Dance Studios. Tom is the choreographer for Idols.
Yeah.
And yeah, he pulled up with the team, and then him and I created the routine and the choreo, and it was fire on stage.
Yeah. It was incredible. Your come up is one which allows anybody who wants to be, a performer and entertainer to take notes and sort of duplicate, the formula, because everything we watched it happen. What has your journey been like? What are some of the hurdles you had to overcome to get to this point?
So as far as the journey goes, man, everything I've ever done, I've always put in consistency and quality.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, you must always bring out consistency and quality. And the motto I live by is trust God, don't sleep on yourself. Because if you have a God-given talent, it should be on a God level.
Yeah.
So besides things looking like they're dope, you need to believe that they're dope because they're God-given, and hence the God level,
Yeah.
You can't have something that's that big, but you treat it as if it's something small. And with that type of mindset, there's no such a thing as hurdles, bro.
Yeah.
Like every hurdle can be crossed over,
Yeah.
Every mountain can be moved, bro. Like you turn every L into a W.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just pretty much it, bro. Consistency and quality in all that you do, because there's no watered down robot boy.
Yeah.
And a campaign or people will say something like, this video is just gonna go on Facebook. Yo, if it was going on a movie screen or Facebook, I was still gonna give you 100. Yeah. So for them to still say stuff like that is a bit weird, but that's how the world thinks, I guess. Like, if I'm coming to this interview, I need to dress lower or higher. But if I'm going to an interview at Emperor's Palace, I need to dress, always be you all the time. Always keep it 100, and that won't change.
Yeah. If I asked you in 2017, if I said to you, you're going to be a huge amapiano artist in 2022, what would have crossed your mind? Would you have believed that?
I probably would have, because I'm a trier, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I'll try things, bro. Like, a lot of people don't do things because they assume they can't, but you had a better chance of trying and failing to know that you can't.
Yeah.
You see, it's one thing to shoot a hoop and miss. You know that you can't shoot. It's another to sit on the court and not even attempt and assume you can't because you're seeing everybody else shooting or you're seeing everybody else failing. Life is about perspective. You see people shoot and score, you see people shoot and miss. You can't decide where you place yourself until you get on the court and you start shooting. So I've always tried different things. I mean, I got 1,000 talents, but I wasn't born knowing some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them I had to learn, because that's what it is. I try and I fail and I say, okay, I can't do this. I try and I fail, okay, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Okay, I try and I do this and I do it well. And then this comes easy to me. This comes naturally to me, Like Bruce said in the intro, what can't he do? So even things I can't do now, to this day, I still sit and I go, but actually maybe I can, And I'm still trying certain things, and I'm gonna mess around and be playing the violin next year, bro. You guys, like, trust me.
Brace yourselves.
Yeah.
But bro, like, it just seems like it's a lot of talents on one person. And I mean, obviously there is a sense of, we all have God-given talents, but for most people it's one or two things. How do you have one person with 10 talents?
So
and after just trying, but like, how much of yourself are you investing in all those things
yeah.
to be as good as you are?
So there's a cliche statement: practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think my talent is creativity.
Yeah.
If you want to narrow it down, you know, because everything I do involves creativity, and I excel in them because of my creativity. So I think God, besides him saying the height, the this, the that, he said, okay, here's what I'm gonna give you: creativity.
Yeah.
I'm not a 1 + 1 = 2 type of nigga. I'm gonna give me a plain paper and I'll create art out of it. You know, from a blank canvas, I'll create magic, and that's the creativity. And yeah, I think that's what it is, bro. Like creativity, everything that has to do with creative.
Yeah.
You know, I'll excel in, and I'll invest in it, because, like you're saying, how much of myself am I giving in? It is the practice makes perfect statement.
Yeah.
Because I've been dancing and playing drums since grade 6, bro.
Yeah.
But most of the people are only finding out now because I'm only posting about it now.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna come out grade 7 and say, yo, I'm a drummer.
Yeah.
I had to almost perfect it, almost master it, and almost know this is how you need to present it as a dancer. Learn how to do this type of workshop before you come out and say, I know how to do your workshop. So it's even the practicing I do to up my skills and my talents behind closed doors.
I mean, you have so much going on right now. Do you have room for new skills? Because I just
Always,
feel like
bro.
you always.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like, where do you get the time, bro?
Let me tell you, bro, I don't have 36 hours in a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody in this room's got 24.
Yeah.
So it's about what are you doing with your time, you know? Here's what I find crazy about growing up. In primary school, right? Or let's say high school.
Yeah.
You did sports, right? Maybe you did soccer, rugby, you did cricket. Maybe you're in debating. Maybe you did public speaking. And you're a brother at home because you have siblings. You're a son because you have parents. Now and then on weekends you have to go to your family because you're a cousin.
Yeah.
You have so much that you're maintaining as far as time goes because you're monitored, I guess. You're living in your parents' house or whatever, you know. The minute you leave or you're staying in varsity in res alone, all you're doing is just schooling. You're not in sports, you don't have a side hustle, you don't have any, and you feel like you can't add to your plate.
Yeah.
So it's a responsibility that you need to take about time management. How is it that in primary school you're able to do so many sports, or in high school you're part of debate, you're part of public speaking, you're part of the house plays? You do so much. We are all able to do so much because of the capacity that we have. It's a mind thing. If you think you don't have time, you will never have time. Because no one has time, but you make the time. So I just make the time, bro.
So for the dancing, I'm guessing it comes from you're cramping. Huh? You're cramping.
So the crump wave came, right?
Yeah.
But before the crump wave, I was dancing like house.
Okay.
So even that, back to the creativity. Dancing is rhythm, actually. You have rhythm on lock, you'll probably be able to do every type of dance.
Yeah.
It's just the learning and figuring it out. And why I'm saying rhythm is because not once did the whole country be put in one hall and we were all taught how to do mlando.
Yeah.
But all the dancers know how to do it.
They know how to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A dance move will come up and we'll all know it. It's as if like how when we weren't put in one room and said, here's rehearsals.
Yeah.
So it's a rhythm thing. From the cramping days, I was like, okay, cool. Spuja into cramping, into b-boying, into popping, into ticking, into salad.
Yeah, into salad. So you know, I met you quite a long time ago. I've had a lot of friends who have gone on to become celebrities, but you know, my biggest worry from the beginning when I meet somebody who's pursuing this path is once the light starts shining on you, a lot of people lose themselves. You know, the lights are blinding. You know what I'm saying? People can get confused, they get dizzy. You know, usually niggas start waking up when they're now 35, like, yo, man, I wasted this thing. You know, most people actually. The one thing that I've said about you that's been consistent is that the person that you were before the fame, because I met you with like 17,000 followers, you know, and now you're like going towards 1 million and you've been the same person. There's a lot of hype around you. How has fame sort of affected you as a person?
It hasn't affected me, bro. And you saying you made me a long time ago, shout out Yasha.
Yeah, the plug. Shout out Yash, yeah.
He plugged us.
Yeah.
It hasn't affected me because I don't believe in fame, bro. I believe in influence, right? Because every influential person is famous, but not every famous person is influential. And famous, that's all it is. It's a title. But you can be famous and not be influential. You can be famous and not touch lives and not impact people and not inspire people because you just have this title, you know. For me, it's never been about the fame. It's just the influence, like with the attention that's happening, with the eyes that are watching, with everybody that's glued to the screen when I do something. What can I give them that they can take home? What can I say that they can remember? How can I impact them in what I do to become better people or to express the creativity in them? Like, you know what I'm saying? How can I leave a mark or inspire in a certain way where they feel like, okay, if Robert says this about 24 hours, maybe let me look at my time and maybe let me try to pursue my dreams. I say there's a lot of people with so many talents that are either hidden or aren't expressed also because of the fact of fame. And what if I do this thing and I become famous and then I get swallowed by the fame or by the light? You know, and that's a character thing, you know, so work on your character. When you have character, it will sustain where the fame takes you. So you're great at singing, you win idols, now you're at the top because you've won this thing, but you're not sustained at the top because you don't have character. Now the money trips you out, the fame trips you out, the attention trips you out, and so much makes you confused. Like you're saying, the lights blinding you makes you confused and not know what to do or who to be. But if you know who you are and you have that character, you can tackle everything and nothing can change because you're grounded within yourself.
It's wild, bro. You know, talking idols, I mean, for you, what did it take for you to get here? Because I mean, for a lot of people, I mean, you know, we see a lot of things that come across as very natural and easy to you because you excel at so many things. But like when you reflect on your own life, what did it take for you to be on that idol stage?
I think, so specifically for the idol stage, shout out to the top 12 and Lucky. Lucky took me to the house when the idols were still top 12. And I went to go speak to them and give them a chat. And apparently, I think production asked them, like, who would you like to come perform for the showstopper thing? And they said Robot.
Oh, wow.
You know, so that's based on the relationship and me being at the house and giving of myself for them to feel like, yo, here's the dude. But in general, with the growth and everything, besides the relationships I have with people, I think mostly people love me for who I am and not just what I do. What I do is a bonus. What I do is an extra. But it's just who I am, bro. Like I can't be someone I'm not, you know what I mean? And I think that's the difference, even in the space, with or without the talents or the dancing or everything else that we do. I think who I am speaks louder than what I do. So the relationships are based on people that are at positions to put me on platforms. And people that are at positions to do things for me. Give me the sponsorship, give me this deal, give me this campaign. It's not that I'm the best rapper, best dancer, best. I don't think I'm the best anything, but who I am is what puts me out there, and obviously God's favor.
How does fame not affect a bro? Riddle me this. All the babies are watching the bro. All the babies are watching the bro. Like, that doesn't even affect you, like all these pretty girls throwing at you, boy?
I think that's the thing, bro. If something's gonna come that easy, it's gonna have less value. So you saying all the pretty girls throwing themselves, like, then what's the point? Can I not ask for your name? Can I not ask for your number? Can I not be the one that pursues something and gives the chat? Because that is, it's like I'm saying, you've probably slept in a shirt that you got for free, bro. Because there's no value in it. If you bought something with your money, you appreciate it more. You know what I mean? So that stuff won't work as far as that goes. And even though there is that, I'm a mama's boy and I was raised by my sisters and my aunts. So there's a different form of value as far as the females go in my life.
Okay. You know, what's that value for you? What does it look like?
The value is the fact that I open doors, bro. Like, literally, if there's a female in the cut, I'll open a door for her. Like, have you eaten? Are you okay? Are you safe? Like, there's a different treatment. Because of how I was raised and the value I put in females and what females go through and what women go through in the country in general. You know, like, nkuluso mama and nkuluso kahle. So it's that thing of, I can't afford to have a female in the cut and treat her like she's just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody must always feel safe around us. Everybody must always be taken care of around us, and that's the chat. You
know, talking relationships, just relationships in the industry, you seem to really have a lot of good relationships across the board. Like, you know, we don't get to read about your beef or whatever, your tension that you have with people. How do you navigate that space? I mean, if you to speak to someone now, they'll tell you can't be friends with everyone, you can't be cordial with everyone. What's your vibe? Like, what does it take for you to be able to sustain the kind of relationships that you've been able to sustain over the years?
I think with the relationships I've been able to sustain is mainly because of the fact that I've never treated them like their names. I've treated them like the people they are.
Yeah.
So I've never pulled up to them as a taker, like, you know, oh, you're DJ Spoo, please give me this. I've always said, yo, shout out Spoo Siso. I like this product that you have, Mofaya. And it's value. I've always opted to add value. Yo, Questa, I've got this thing that I do. Can I please do intros for you when you do stage performance? Hey, yo, Shimza, I've got this thing that I do. Can I please market your show on Twitter for you too? You know, so my approach was always giving and investing in them through my talents. And it just so happened that in return they saw the brotherhood in a sense. Or they saw like a dude that's not here asking for a picture. You know what I mean? Like, I think I've met everybody in the game from go, but the first thing I did not do is ask for a picture. Because I almost understood what I was trying to build, you know. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with taking pictures of people, but it's that thing of, yo, in a room of 5 people, if 4 people ask for a picture from you, you're gonna remember the 5th person who didn't. You know what I mean? Because I understand that yes, they've got this light and shining in them, but when I pull up to Super Mega, I ask them, how are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I ask. Like, yo, how are you doing? Are you good? How's everything going? And if I'm a fan and I follow up, then I'm asking follow-up questions. Like, yo, I saw you were in this country. How was that? You know? When I pulled up on your vest, I was like, yo, shout out to the Family Tree store, you know? I like the merch. I got the red cap, but I think it matches with, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real conversations and not just what's like in the air, you know? And I think everybody that I've met up with has seen that. Oh, good. Okay, this dude, he's out here, he's in the space. I've seen his face before. He knows my music. He does skits for my songs. He does these things for what I do. He's just a giver and a lover of the culture.
Talking DJ Spoo, I mean, you literally rock his brand on your neck. So how does that relationship come about?
With diamonds around.
With
diamonds around.
What better investment
Fire.
than that?
Yo, so DJ Spoo, I call him like my industry father, you know? And I saw a lot of myself in him, man. Like, author, radio, DJ, producer, presenter, artist.
Musician,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
everything.
He was the one bro I was like, yo, this bro does everything. You know what I mean? And that's what I felt about myself. Like, you know, when you're younger, you're told you can't be everywhere. You must do one thing, fix yourself with one thing. And I didn't like that because I had this who says who, you know, mentality growing up. And looking at him, like, he's on Friends Like These, and then he's doing this, and then he's doing that, and then, you know, the radio, the book. And so he was a lot. And my approach was through Spiwe. Right? And Spiwe's DJ Spoo's business partner as far as Mofaya goes. And I said, yo, I'm Robot Boy, this is energy drink. If I drink this energy, I get energy to do my robotics. And he already laughed because he was like, okay, this small kid sees the vision. You know? And that's how I was introduced to Spoo. And then Spoo just knew that because I'm this ambitious kid with balls of talent, he can just have me next to him, and everything we do, I'll find a way to align. And hence the DJ Spoo breakfast, I was shooting social media videos for him. And then when everybody started Massive Metro, I was the graphic designer at the station. Then I did voiceovers, then I did content for clients, and then I did, you know, and then that's how the brand grew. And because Mofaya was the main brand that was next to him, it just like it spilt over to me. So now we like partners.
So coming into the game, there was never a point where like you were like shocked to meet somebody or like shook, like, yo, I'm such a big fan of this person that, you know.
Yo, when I was in grade 7, Nelson Mandela came to my house, bro. So as far as everybody else, like, y'all can, you know, nah, man, because like I said, my view is always on who they are than what they do, you know. I've never really been starstruck like that because of that fact. Like, I grew up in, you know, you already get what, if Nelson Mandela comes to my house, bro, like, who else is, you know, what kind of understanding do you need to catch that, you know? But I will say this, Emtee the hustler, yo, man, yo, Emtee, bro, I met Emtee at Cosworld Spa. He was wearing a Pirates shirt, just chilling on his own. This is before, I think the week before the Metros actually.
Yeah.
So Rollout came out, and everybody only after winning the Metros he became this thing.
It's big,
But
big, yeah.
he was Emtee, bro. Like I haven't got that my keep back because of him. Like bro, like Emtee.
Yeah.
So I was like, the swag, and he's a 92. He also born in 92. You know.
Yeah.
So Emtee for me, bro, was that guy. Like. You know, everybody else I had moments, but because of the vision and the relationships I built, I was okay with it.
Yeah.
But Emtee, bro, when I first saw Emtee,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is Emtee the hustler.
Yeah.
And then I remember I greeted him. I even showed him like a young video. Like that's how you know. Like I was excited. I'm like, yo, I did this dance to roll out.
Yeah.
He's like, ah, nah, dope, babe. She take me and let me see what's going on. And then I left him, and then I still bumped into him in another aisle in Spar. And then he's like, hey, we meet again. Shout out, you know. And then from there, but like, don't really get starstruck like that because of the understanding I have of who they actually are besides their work.
Yeah.
But Emtee the hustler, man.
So you're saying your background, your upbringing, and your family's influence in the country also helps you not be in that position? Because I think for a lot of kids, like I was looking at a picture, like the first picture I ever got with AKA in 2015. Bro, I couldn't say shit. I literally froze. And he said, chill out, let's take a photo. You know what I mean? And we took a photo. And only in 2022 when I get to sit down with him and have a conversation, you know, after all those years. Now it's not the same. Now I can actually sit down and speak with the man. So for a lot of kids, you know, it could be like scary to meet when they bump into Robot Boy, you know. So what advice did you give them, like when they approach like a celebrity, like?
I think the first thing you must understand is that they're real humans.
Yeah.
You know? And then shout out to the Super Mega example, because, you know, I know Super Mega's had incidents as well on stage with people's phones. But he's always come out and said, but I'm human. I see that I'm AKA, but I'm also human. So respect me on a human level, you know, like greet, you know what I'm saying? Like basic manners, like, hey, what's up? You know, already when you pull out with the phone, even though my character and I think my brand is more lighter or friendlier, where people just seem like they can approach me because I'm a robot and they're feeling that guy, you know. But it's like the human aspect of, hey, how are you? Or are people around me? Greet the team around me, or be respectful in a sense where it's like, hi, how are you? Can I please take a picture? Yeah, cool. Or hi, I just wanted to say hi. Cool. Always come with the human understanding first before saying nothing and taking a video. Before saying nothing and taking a picture, before pointing or holding or hugging or grabbing, you know. And I know it may be hard because of the excitement, but that's what it is. And I think that's why the biggest problem is the gigs, and when people are drunk, that's where the biggest problem is, because you can't tell someone you know what's up.
Relax,
but when you approach a celeb, it's not a problem. Like, you know, just be nice and be human. And even though you're shocked or you're starstruck or whatever, sometimes let someone else speak for you. I was in Sun City this weekend, and I could hear the mother say, no, the kids are like, no ma, you know. So the mom is like, yo, you guys have been crying the whole time. The Robo Boy is here, he's in Sun City, we bumped into him and we seen him again, and now he's here again. Yo, take the picture. The mom tapped me, it's like, hi, and I want to sleep tonight peacefully, so please take a picture. I was like, alright, yeah, cool. Then the girls came, and the one is like, you know, then we took a picture, I smiled, I was like, okay, cool. So even if you're not able to say much, or even if you're not able to, like, your excitement overtakes you, speak to a friend, say, oh, please ask them on my behalf or whatever. But they're humans too.
Obviously, for a lot of people who know, Roboboy got bars. This nigga rap, not like a little bit. Like you rap, punchline shit, you know? So from back in the day, you know, everybody thought like, yo, this bro is gonna be a rap star when you start doing the music. It was almost like you were taking your time with the music whilst you were doing everything else, like the skits and, you know, for working with brands and stuff like that. How did you transition from, you know, doing skits to going into piano? You know what I'm saying?
So the biggest thing for me was brand. Despite everything I have, every other talent I can do, brand is the biggest thing. You don't want to build a career, because if you build your career and your career ends, you end. But if you build a brand, you can change careers. You can be doing something we weren't introduced to you by. A lot of people were introduced to me by skits in my car. at McDonald's.
Yeah.
But I haven't done that in a while, but I'm still Robot Boy.
Yeah.
So you build the brand that doesn't conform you to a specific career.
Yeah.
And yes, I was rapping then, and I'm still rapping now in piano, and I'm ghostwriting for some people too. But it's like, you never want... So the music is so big that I felt like if I come out with music first, it's gonna swallow everything I am. And now it's like Robot Boy is the musician. No, I'm not a musician. I'm Robot Boy. Music is just part of what I do. And something I can do and add to my plate or my catalog. You know what I mean?
And some people who look at your music, they might feel like every Robot Boy record has like this punchline or this pickup line that everybody sings along to. Is that something you intentionally do in your music to like have a catchphrase and, you know, make a skit? Like every record has a skit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you intentionally do that when you're making your music?
No, hey, like I just create, bro. And like I said, consistency and quality. Whatever you do, you must always just put in the work, and the people will actually decide. Music is very tricky like that. Like, I was just having a chat with Sia offline. Yo, it's not like an acting. If you're acting and people don't like your acting, it's too late because they're already seeing the program and it's done. But with music, you do all the work before. When you put it out, no one cares. Or people care, and it's like a tricky one. You're never sure. Yes, because of the history and the experience, you are able to hear a hit or hear a dope whatever here. But with me, I just put the stuff out, bro. Like Pagat Inside. Now everybody's saying Pagat Inside. Location Sila. Everybody, you know, Salah is Salah. I don't really record it and create it for that. I record it and I move. And then it just so happens that, you know.
What would you say to like purists who might feel like, Robot Boy just does gimmicky music?
It's working.
It's working.
Whether it's gimmick to you or not, it's working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, now that we're here. Sometimes people won't agree with what you do, but if it's working, then let it work. You know what I mean? Like, when Dr. Malinga started his music, people were like, who's this old guy wearing half suits and jumping? But it worked for him, so it works. So a lot of people are going to say different things about what you do. It's either you listen to them and stop doing it, or you're going to keep operating.
You know, it's wild to hear you say that, because it's impossible to detach from the fact that if you listen to a lot of your biggest songs, they come with a dance move to it and the challenge to it. So it's like there is a sense that there is a deliberate effort to want to tie music to dance and
So with that, yes. Remember, his question was about the catchphrase. So the catchphrase, when you say Pagati, people say inside, location, sila, salat, you know, that's stuff I say and I keep moving. But with that, it's like, I post things because I'm creative. So it's like, oh, there's a song coming, let's add a visual to it. We were literally driving to Sun City again. I'm like, yo, Kelvin, I'm gonna have the phone here, I've already zoomed it in. When I say action, I need you to click and zoom out. And that's what we did. I just kept doing this, Sila, because the location pin, and that's the you know. So zoom out, cool. There, zoom out, cool. Then I posted that. And then TikTok had, I think, like 2.1 million views on that thing, and I wasn't even on TikTok, so it was posted by someone else. That's what actually got me to TikTok. I didn't have TikTok, and I was like,
you weren't really trying to get on TikTok, actually.
You know the chance, right? I was like, and then like people are like, yo, your song. I'm like, what? And it's like buzzing on TikTok. So the intention, yes, is that because you need something to appeal. So it may not sound dope on the ear, but it looks good on visuals. So drop the song location Sila, and then have the video where you're doing Sila. Now everybody's doing Sila. Cool. You know, and then next, Salah to hear it. Okay, they hear it. Okay, but now the dance. Okay, now they see it. You know. So yes, that part is intentional because you have to maximize the marketing of what you do.
So you almost get a sense that like this is something that's clearly working because we all know it's working. Everyone remembers it. Everyone does it. But like, does it now limit you in terms of how much music you're putting out and how much songs you're jumping on? Are you very deliberate about the music, about the features you're doing, and about the music you're getting onto?
Yeah, so I think if I mess with the song, I'll jump on the song. You know, I'm not really picky like that, and it should make sense. You know what I mean?
Business.
Like it should make sense. Well, not really business, but like I've got relationships with a lot of people. You know? And someone can just say, robot man, Kinali Pina man, and I think it will make sense, you know.
Yeah.
Then I listen, I'm like, okay, dope, and I drop a verse. Also, because like you're saying about the rapping, for me, it's not hard. It doesn't take too much, so I can pull up, listen, lace, record, and be out, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't think there should be a need for me to not do that if it comes naturally and it's easy for me to do.
Yeah.
You know, like people. I had a conversation with this other dude. He's like, yo, so have you heard the beat? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, but have you written something? I'm like, no, because I haven't heard the beat. He's like, okay, please listen to the beat and write something. I'm like, no, don't worry. When I get there, it will happen. You know. So, yeah, I think that's just where it's at for me.
Is that your overall approach to making music, where you do it in the moment? What's the recording process like? Do you?
I pull up.
Yeah.
I listen.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song? Oh, is this the name of the song? Okay, what is the chorus? So that's if there is. If there's nothing, then most of the songs I think I'm on the chorus of are songs that just were a beat.
Yeah.
But if you hear a song that I'm not on the chorus and I got a verse, I probably got there when it was done.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, what is the name of the song?
Yeah.
What does the chorus mean? If it's a different language, if something I don't get, like what's the vibe? And then I'll write like according to the.
I've watched this shit happen, like with the record that you did with Lady Do and King 98. You know, I watched it happen, and the record is in Shona. You know, and my bro was like, yo, let's talk about drip. What's drip in Shona? You know what I mean? They told him, he conceptualized the chorus right there. Put his verse down and he left. He only heard the song once the record was done, you know. So I've really seen that happen. So who are your top 5 SA hip hop artists of all time?
Damn, bro. Cause now you said top 5, then you said SA hip hop, then you said of all time.
Yeah. Oh, you want right now? Cause right now they said it's dead. So I don't know.
Nah, it's not dead.
Okay.
Hip hop's not dead, bro. Like Zex Pantwini dropped Osama in the middle of the piano wave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's either you want to say people weren't dropping or people weren't pushing, but it's not dead. It's just like if people keep quiet and let piano take over, it's gonna take over.
Yeah.
But Zex Pantwini was sitting there clapping his hands at his house, and then it's like, nah, let me drop Osama.
Yeah.
And then Osama dropped and it did the things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think anything will ever die. It's just the space in which you throw it in and the timing, you know? Yeah, nah, that's tricky, bro.
Top 5, my dog.
Nah, that's tricky, bro.
Top 5.
That's very tricky, bro.
Okay, give me one.
Give you one. Can I give you my list of, I think, people that are slept on that are the best lyricists?
Oh my God.
Yo, I'm a real rapper, dog. You understand? So when you say that, like, there's hip hop, then there's music, then there's making sales, and there's all these cool things. But lyrically, bro.
Yeah, so, okay, top 5 for you. Okay, if you love lyricism, this is your top 5 hip hop artists. Let's go.
There's dope artists, there's dope music, there's dope brands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that are doing the most.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
But when I listen to hip hop, and this is Robert Boy, I'm trying to hear the storyline.
Okay.
The bars.
Okay.
And like the triple,
what you saying?
the double, triple entendres. Do you know what the triple entendre is, bro?
Nigga. A million white light bulbs when I'm in the nightclub.
Hey.
Remember, Hove, that's the triple entendre. But I'm saying like, okay, cool, we get the background. So SA hip hop, top 5 of all time for you. For Robert Boy who loves bars, who listens to triple entendres.
What's the top 5?
So change the SA hip hop. Let's go lyricist. This is my list, and there's no order.
Okay.
There's no order, right? And obviously, because he's no longer RP to Pro Kid, but you already know.
Yeah.
Because that's what I mean, Magnity.
Yeah.
The goat.
Right?
The goat.
Entendres.
Yeah.
So, Stogie, Youngster, CPT, Touchline Truth, Questa, Pretty.
That's a wild list, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Y'all heard that list?
Yeah, we heard that.
Cool. There's I need you to hear me.
Yeah.
This list, pen and paper.
Yeah.
Slipped on.
Yeah.
This list.
Oh, so this is the slipped on list.
Yeah.
This lyrically,
This
is, you see, I'm not talking about who's got the best hit now, who's hyped now.
Yeah.
This list,
Yeah.
These names, I don't think people are seeing them. But
Bars.
me, I'm hearing them.
Yeah. What's been your biggest highlight in the year 2022?
Yo, I nearly said idols, but I'll say F&B performing at the halftime derby, 90k people at Soccer City.
Ooh, what did that feel like?
Bro, that was crazy. Cause like, how do you not go to the stadium ever? And your first time at a game like that is when you performing?
Damn.
That's ridiculous.
That's on God, bro.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That is on God, bro.
Okay. What advice would you give to an artist who's trying to crack the game and get into the amapiano space and be a superstar like yourself?
Be you and don't change for nobody. Believe in yourself. Trust God. So trust God, don't sleep on yourself. Be you and know who you are.
Yeah.
Like, you need to know who you are, bro. Like, Caesar Alakine is a rapper, bro.
Yeah.
But when Piano said, he said, okay, I'm still a rapper. I'm just here.
I'm doing rap piano.
You understand? Like, he knows who he is. He can't say, I can't because I'm... No, yo, he applied himself. You know what I mean? Like, be who you are, know who you are, and hold it down.
Yeah.
And it's gonna work. Consistency and quality.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. So, I've just been wondering because you keep dropping these fire hits. Is there like a real appetite to put an album together? Is there something you're thinking about at a point?
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a musician.
Yeah.
I'm Robot Boy who does music.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's
What does
too
it
much. I do a lot, you know. So
Yeah.
I won't really put myself like that.
Yeah.
But there is a project that's
cooking.
the first track is out to Polo.
Yeah.
The name of the project is Iti Sonke.
Yeah.
A bunch of not really slept on people, but a
Yeah.
bunch of people that people don't really know
Yeah.
that are very good lyrically, very good vocally, and that's the aim of this project. The aim of this project
Just
is
to
for us
shine
to
light.
remove,
Yeah.
drop fire tracks. So Robot Boy in 5th season. So we're dropping this project called Iti Sonke with 7 songs,
Yeah.
and there's a bunch of people that I'd love the game to learn and know about them.
Is that an exclusive? Is
Um,
that the first time you say that?
Polo is out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then next is Tandanani, then next is Lotto,
Yeah.
and then we've got Ntwana Yami, then we've got Twele, then we've got, I'm forgetting the other ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's coming.
Bro, some of the dope songs that you have had over the past few years, what's the one song that you'd say really changed your life?
I'd say Salary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because every other song is catchy and people speak like that. It's like a culture change.
Yeah.
I went to a primary school, bro. You know, because I do schools, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a primary school, Yosoweto, and I was like, okay, these kids, I have to watch, like, I have to accommodate them, because when I speak to grade 8s to matrics, I can say, like, deep things that they can understand.
Yeah.
But they kids, I have to say, trust God, you know, look after your friends, you know what I mean? Because it's primary.
Yeah.
But before I started speaking, I said, location, and they said, Sila. I said, okay, because location. Then Pagat inside is like, the first one, bro. It's like, I was like, they're not gonna. Then I said, Pagat, and they said, inside. I said, yo. So, you know, those tracks are really in the lingo and how people speak, you know.
Yeah.
But I think, Robot or Dog, ×3, man. Salary, because it's international. I'm getting like stories from Manchester.
Yeah.
I'm getting stories from the UK. People are like, yeah, dog, I just landed in London and they're playing your music.
Yeah.
People, South Africans that are living that side are like,
Yeah.
yo, you know, my cousin went that side, is like, yo. So I think that, because there's more things coming
Yeah.
through that song too.
Yeah.
So
Where do you see Robot Boy in 5 years?
hey man, if COVID didn't happen, I'd answer that question with a smile on my face, bro.
Yeah.
But after COVID, it's bad.
Yeah.
The 5 years shit is not the one. Wake up tomorrow, they say lockdown.
Yeah.
I have to come with Lockdown House Party season 3.
Yeah, yeah. No, we really appreciate you and your time, my brother. We're very excited for your journey. You know, just watching you, like I said in the beginning, just seeing you execute your plan from the beginning. Like, it happened in front of South A.
Yeah.
In front of South A's eyes. We watched, you know, the skits, you know, and when the music comes in and the acting on Generation happens.
Yeah, come
and
on.
Idols happens, and you know, we can't wait to see where you take this thing.
Yeah.
We appreciate you and your time, my brother.
Thank you, appreciate
Dago.
you. Mr. Nyams,
Yes, sir.
Dara,
Thank you so much, bro.
Almighty.
Sure.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Bruce.
Sure.
We out.